Hello Virgo, welcome to your March 2019 reading. Thank you for joining me. My name's Michelle.
Hello Virgo, I'm Richard.
And we're here to deliver your channeled messages for the month. Before I get started, just wanted to quickly mention we've got a special going on, the He Said, She Said personal readings with Richard and I. If you're interested, at the end of this reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the descriptions box below. Okay, let's get started on your reading here, Virgo. From Alice to Wonderland, you've pulled clock time. This speaks about pressures, being in a rush, time related. So with this one, how I feel is that you're feeling in a rush, feeling pressured to get something done in a certain time frame. And there's anxiety around this as well. So I'm wondering what you feel pressured to complete here. Let's also take a look at the wisdom of Avalon, because from this one you've pulled the card of the eagle.
And so I'll just read a little bit of the description here. The eagle also asks you to remember to soar high above life and look at the big picture. Don't get too caught up in the tiny, unimportant aspects of life. The spiritual world is the real one. Your physical life is the dream.
Okay, so there's an energy around being, I get kind of a laser focus here around you, Virgo, of feeling like you're running out of time to complete something. So we'll see where this goes, and it's like you're forgetting everything else in the rush to do this one thing. Now, I've already meditated on your energy, so let's get started. And we'll focus in. I'm using the Tarot de la Nuit, and Richard will be using the Universal Waite deck. So let's take a look at the energy of the person that you are dealing with here in March. What they bring to the table when it comes to you, Virgo. Their flaw as you see it. How they feel about you. How you feel about them. The strengths of your relationship. The weakness. The potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock. And the potential outcome.
So their energy, what they bring to the table when it comes to you, their flaw, how they see you, how you see them. The strength of your relationship, the flaw of your relationship, the potential, crossed by any roadblock, and the outcome.
Okay, let's see what they're focused on here. King of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this person that you're dealing with here, Virgo, it seems like there's some detachment. Maybe someone has detached from you, Virgo, and it seems like there's this energy of feeling like you're running out of time with this person.
I get impatience.
Impatience, yeah. It could be an air sign, male or female, but I feel more it's about someone in authority. So it could be a boss even, you know, but it's definitely someone who you feel has some kind of influence or power in your life, but there's detachment.
So we've got the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's about making amends after some harsh words, or the wanting to get some peace back after something harsh has happened. So I'm not sure of what this means as far as the state of your relationship with this person might be, but there could be kind of a tumultuous kind of relationship is what I'm getting.
Let's see what they're bringing to the table when it comes to you, Virgo. The Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. So with this one, it's about, I feel like it's making peace. There's an energy here of something, a relationship that may have gone quite sour, and it may have even ended. I do feel though that there is an energy around this other person of they're bringing forgiveness. So it seems, and I don't know why I'm getting this message, but it seems like there has been some kind of ego battle. I feel like it's some kind of ego battle here. There's been war of words. There's been words exchanged. There may have even been a breakup. But this person is bringing like this olive branch of forgiveness.
Yeah, I'm getting that with the Five of Swords in reverse as well.
Yeah.
So we've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So it's letting go of something that was once valuable.
It's like letting bygones be bygones.
That's a good way of looking at it, isn't it? Yeah. With the Three of Swords in reverse, I'd say that's probably the best way to interpret that card.
Yeah. Let's take a look and see what the floor is. The Emperor, yeah, I get this person has some kind of position of authority around you. It's either a lover, a spouse, but it could also be someone that you're working with, a boss, someone like that has a position of strength, or at least used to. You're seeing now that this is coming up as a flaw, so the very thing that maybe created this relationship seems to now be the thing that is the problem in the relationship. This person's position is the problem in the relationship. Their status in the community, how they're viewed by others is also coming up as a problem here. So let's have a look and see what the male perspective.
So the Eight of Swords. As a flaw, so there's a feeling of being trapped. It's in a prison of one's own making, though.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of link this back to the Oracle card here in the clock time, the pressure, and I wonder if it might be an artificial feeling of pressure. If maybe that you feel like there's a clock running, but there really isn't a clock running. And I kind of look upon this as being a reflection of that.
Yeah, and I also get that there's this energy around this other person of being confined by their position. Okay, let's have a look and see how they're viewing you here, Virgo. The Nine of Pentacles. So they see you as, you may be single, on your own, independent, doing things your way. And this is, well, I have to say it how I see it. There may be an energy here that you are feeling pressured because you are ready to come out of being single, being alone. So I get that there's this energy of maybe putting the pressure on to someone here who definitely doesn't want to be pressured or can't be pressured, quite frankly. I don't feel like this person can be pressured.
No, I get the sense that it's more like they're pressuring you.
Okay, it could also be that.
Yeah, I'm getting that greater sense, I think.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely can be vice versa.
So Knight of Cups, you know, this is how you're seeing, sorry, they're seeing you. It's the Knight of Cups, you know, it's this, again, I feel like you're feeling the pressure.
Yeah, it could be both ways, you know.
And that you are feeling the pressure to give this person an offer of love, because but I feel like this pressure is an artificial kind of pressure. It's not real. It just sort of feels like it is.
Yeah.
You know, I get this last chance kind of situation.
It seems like it.
You know, this is my last chance at having this, and and you know, I'm just not. I'm not convinced that that's entirely true. Right.
Let's take a look and see how you are viewing them, Virgo. Okay, the Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you know, it's really interesting, because I feel like there is someone who is and Richard's right. I feel like there is some kind of pressure here that they're putting, and it can be either way. But I feel you're right, Richard. Yeah, the more I see this, There does seem to be some kind of pressure being put on by somebody to go with them. But ultimately, I don't think you want to, Virgo.
I think deep down, you're sensing that maybe this is not the right move for you.
Yeah.
It seems to be a fairly tumultuous kind of relationship. Where,
and also confining.
Yes, and there's been arguments. There's been some very harsh words said at some point, and I think this has really made you feel quite negatively about them from a passionate point of view.
Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it, Richard? There may have been passion in the past, but it seems to have, for you, it's faded.
And yet you still feel under pressure, perhaps, to still...
Somebody's rushing something.
Yeah.
It's either you or the other way around.
Yes, yeah.
Let's have a look at the male perspective. Yeah.
So you got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. That's an unwillingness to perhaps want to work with this person.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? You know, it may have been a breakup of a past commitment, a past marriage, possibly one in which you're not interested in working on, putting in the effort here to put this back together. And I think the main problem is that this person seems to be a big giant rush.
Yeah, they're putting a whole bunch of pressure on you. Could be an ultimatum as well. But again, I think the one thing you've got to really do here, Virgo, and I'm seeing this from this reading, and I look at the eagle here, you've got to fly high above this situation. You've got to see the situation for what it is and not what it seems to be.
Not what it seems to be.
Yeah, I'm getting the real sense here that you're being pressured, and that the pressure is an artificial kind of pressure. It's not real. It's not a real pressure.
Yeah.
And I think you've got to fly high above the situation so you can see the reality of that.
Yeah, I've got this person, they have a tendency to be a bit of a bully. Male or female, I've got them as a male here, but they could be female. They kind of strong arm. Strong arm people to bend to what they want. But again, you're viewing this as their strength here, or their bluster, their might, how they get things done. You're seeing it as a limitation, as limiting you.
Confining you.
Confining you. Interesting. Let's see the strength. The Ten of Cups in reverse is a strength. Well, I do feel like, again, I get the sense here that this is something that has ended in the past. It may have once been a committed partnership, a family, a long-term commitment. Now it's coming up as the strength here is that it has ended. So let's have a look and see. Okay, the King of Cups.
King of Cups. So we're talking about emotional stability on top of the Ten of Cups in reverse. So it's possible that the previous ending might have brought about a situation where both of you sort of feel like you knew what went wrong, and now you know that if this relationship is to succeed, that emotional stability is going to be key to that. I think in the past there has been a great deal of instability.
Yes.
And perhaps there's this realization.
Detachment as well.
Yeah.
And somebody not doing the right thing in terms of... I get an energy of somebody kind of... not... Well, it's a little bit of using, but I'd say it's being taken advantage of. Somebody being taken advantage of.
In a relationship.
In the relationship.
I'd say this is more in the past.
In the past. But it seems like now, I think Richard's right. I think that this person is maybe starting to show their emotion and saying, well, you know, I didn't show you emotion before, and now I want to do this.
Yeah, but I also get the sense that they're using that and putting the pressure on as well.
Yes. Yes. Let's have a look at the weakness. The Six of Cups. So the weakness is the past, what's happened in the past, memories. The thing is, when you've had a relationship with someone in the past, there's memories good and bad. Now, it may be in this case that there are a lot of memories here that are less than positive. Let's just say that.
Well, we know that from the Ten of Cups in reverse as being a strength.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you've broken up in the past, so there's a reason for that. And there's a lot of memories here that would need to be not focused upon in order for this to stand a chance, because if one or both of you is focused on what's happened in the past,
especially if one of you feels resentful towards the other,
then obviously that's going to be a problem. Yeah, and look at that. Wow.
Yeah, so we've got the Ten of Cups in
really
reverse.
Strong message there, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it interesting that the Ten of Cups in reverse is the strength and the weakness?
Yes.
So the fact that you can realise what went wrong and do something to fix it.
Yes.
But the very fact that stuff did go wrong is also the weakness, because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be gotten over here.
Yeah.
I think there's. I really get the sense that there is some resentment here for what has happened in the past. Some harsh words have been spoken. There seems to be a desire here from one partner to rekindle this, to try and say I'm sorry, to get back together. And it's I like this energy here. I see that as being what was let go of in the past.
Yeah, it's like letting go of the things that this person, I get that they were withholding something in the past, most likely emotionally, I feel, because they're showing up here with the King of Cups as a strength now. So they're emotionally withholding in the past, and now they're coming forward here, letting go of that issue, I feel, or saying to you that they're letting go of that and they want to give now. They're ready to give.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at the potential. We've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The roadblock is the Ace of Swords. Okay. Now, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, of course, is not being really willing, or I feel it's more about needing to feel like you want to work on something.
Yeah, I get a lot of reluctance around that card.
Yeah, I feel like there's not a lot of... It's like a lazy energy. It's like, oh, do I really want to put this work in? Because with the Ace of Swords as the roadblock here, I feel like in the time that you've been apart here, you've achieved a lot of clarity about what went wrong the first time or the second time. This could be an on and off kind of situation for some of you. And that clarity seems to bring about an unwillingness to work on this.
But also on the flip side, a realization that if these issues could be fixed, that there might be a chance for the relationship as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know, throughout this reading, we're seeing just reluctance from you, Virgo, to get this thing back on track.
Okay, let's take a look. There's that Ace of Swords.
Ace of Swords again, and the Six of Cups in reverse. So the roadblock to making a good decision is not learning from the past. So again, it's the ball's in your court, Virgo. I feel.
Yeah.
If you wanted this, I think you could have it again. I think by learning what has happened from the past, that things could be better this time around. But I get the sense you're being pressured into this.
And that's the problem, isn't it? Maybe this person has been like this before, and if you're seeing that this person is they're still trying to rush things, still trying to force me to do things a certain way. Have they really changed?
Right.
Because there's still these. I get the memories of the past as the main problem here. Let's look at the outcome. Justice in reverse. Okay, so a decision being made. Now, there is a sense of injustice around this. Now, maybe this person, if you are not deciding to not go back with them, or to try again, there is this sense of unfairness around this. At least that's how they are seeing it. Yeah. And
the Five of Cups. So that's looking back with regret at the past.
Okay.
So again, we're seeing all these signs here, and honestly, Virgo, I hate to say it, at this point, it's looking like the past is a bigger obstacle. What's happened in the past is a bigger obstacle than perhaps what could be gained by this relationship going forward. But we've got a lot to clarify here.
Yeah, I picked this up as somebody who has regrets over something not working out in the past, coming back to fix it, but the past is haunting. And for you, it may be too much to whatever's happened in the past here may just be something that you're not really interested in reliving.
Yeah, we don't know which way this is going to go yet, though. So we'll get the clarifiers in part 2.
But somebody has a lot of regrets here, and they're putting the pressure on. But there's something else here. I feel like there's something else that we need to know about this situation. And the reason why I say that is because you need to see the big picture here. We haven't seen it yet, what this big picture is. So I hope that you join us. Lots to clarify in part 2. The extended version will be available on the Vimeo channel. The link for that is below in the descriptions box, so if this is resonating, please check that out. If we don't see you there, then we wish you all the very best. Don't forget, if you'd like your own personal he said, she said, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Wishing you the best, Virgo.
Thanks, Virgo. Goodbye and good luck.